The devastating impact of narcissistic abuse, how severe trauma leads to autoimmune diseases, cancers, mental disorders, and other illnesses. Introduction. Narcissistic abuse is a profoundly damaging form of emotional and psychological manipulation that leaves deep scars on its victims. Unlike physical abuse, the wounds from narcissistic abuse are often invisible, lurking beneath the surface, affecting the victim's mental and physical health in insidious ways. Drawing heavily on the research of Bessel Van Der Kolk, particularly his seminal work, The Body Keeps the Score, this essay explores how severe trauma from narcissistic abuse can manifest in autoimmune diseases, cancers, mental disorders, and a variety of other illnesses. Understanding narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse is characterized by the abuser's excessive self-focus, lack of empathy, and manipulative behaviors intended to control and demean the victim. The abuser often engages in gaslighting, belittlement, and other forms of psychological warfare to erode the victim's sense of self-worth and reality. Over time, this relentless assault on the psyche can lead to profound trauma. The body-mind connection. Bessel Van Der Kolk's The Body Keeps the Score provides a comprehensive look at how trauma affects the brain and body. According to Van Der Kolk, trauma is not just an event that happens to a person. It is an experience that leaves an indelible mark on the mind and body. He posits that trauma can alter the brain's structure and function, affecting everything from cognition to immune system function. Van Der Kolk's research highlights the role of the autonomic nervous system in trauma. The sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and digestion, can become dysregulated due to chronic trauma. This dysregulation can lead to a state of hyperarousal or hypoarousal, where the body is either constantly on high alert or in a state of numbed detachment. Both states are detrimental to overall health. Autoimmune diseases. The link between stress and autoimmune diseases is well documented. Chronic stress, such as that caused by narcissistic abuse, can lead to prolonged activation of the body's stress response. This constant state of stress can cause the immune system to become dysregulated. In The Body Keeps the Score, Van Der Kolk explains how the body's attempt to protect itself from perceived threats can result in an overactive immune response, where the body starts to attack its own tissues, leading to autoimmune diseases such as lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. Cancer. While the relationship between stress and cancer is complex, emerging research suggests that chronic stress and trauma can contribute to the development and progression of cancer. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline can create an environment conducive to cancer growth by suppressing the immune system's ability to detect and destroy cancer cells. Van Der Kolk's work emphasizes the role of chronic trauma in maintaining a state of prolonged stress, which can potentially contribute to the development of cancer. Mental disorders. The psychological impact of narcissistic abuse is profound. Victims often experience symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression, anxiety, and complex PTSD. Van Der Kolk's research illustrates how trauma can rewire the brain, particularly the areas responsible for fear, memory, and emotion regulation. The hippocampus, amygdala, and prefrontal cortex can all be adversely affected, leading to difficulties with memory, emotional regulation, and executive functioning. Other illnesses. In addition to autoimmune diseases, cancer, and mental disorders, narcissistic abuse can lead to a host of other physical ailments. Chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, and gastrointestinal disorders like irritable bowel syndrome IBEs are commonly reported among trauma survivors. Van Der Kolk explains that trauma can disrupt the body's ability to regulate pain and inflammation, leading to chronic pain conditions. Additionally, the gut-brain connection means that psychological stress can directly impact gastrointestinal health, leading to disorders like IBES. Healing from trauma. Healing from the trauma of narcissistic abuse is a complex and multifaceted process. Van Der Kolk advocates for a holistic approach to trauma treatment that addresses both the mind and body. This can include traditional talk therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT and eye movement desensitization, and reprocessing, EMDR, as well as body-focused therapies like yoga, meditation, and somatic experiencing. These approaches aim to help trauma survivors reconnect with their bodies, process traumatic memories, and restore a sense of safety and control. Conclusion: the severe trauma inflicted by narcissistic abuse can have devastating effects on both mental and physical health. Bessel Van Der Kolk's research in the body keeps the score provides a crucial understanding of how trauma impacts the brain and body, leading to a wide range of illnesses. By recognizing the profound connection between mind and body, we can better understand the true cost of narcissistic abuse and the importance of comprehensive, trauma-informed care in healing and recovery.